Okay, dear students, and I was just telling you about Sahib and the other boys like him who were wandering on the streets of Simapuri, just like these what we say morning birds, and who were disappearing at the evening, this noon time, we can say midday. Okay, my dear students, and at the end of this section, ultimately we see Sahib adopting a job at a tea stall at the rate of 800 per month, and his wages is we can say a sum of 800 rupees per month, where he has to work and where he has to assist the tea stall owner. Okay, now let us move to the next part of this lesson, that is titled as I want to drive a car. Okay, my dear students, the next part of the lesson is going to be I want to drive a car. And the character we are going to see here is Mukesh. Mukesh is a young boy who has some dreams, who wants to be free, who wants to be master of his own self, master of himself. He doesn't want to be bound by anybody. He does not want to live the life of servitude. Just like Sahib, he has adopted this poverty and destitute condition as his destiny. But contradictory to that, Mukesh has some new ideas, he has some innovative ideas. He wants to do something of his own. In that sense, he says that I want to drive a car. And in mechanical sense, technical sense, he wants to be a motor mechanic. And you go through the lesson. Okay, my dear, what is going ahead? This Mukesh belongs to a family while everyone is doing the job of bangle making, as this is the community who live at Ferozabad, that is the hub of bangle making industry, and where each and every person is pertaining to bangles, and there is nothing except these bangles in the courtyards, in the streets, in the rooms, in the houses, etc. Everywhere the bangles are found only. Okay, my dear students, this Mukesh wants to have something of his own, but meanwhile he takes the narrator to his home, and when the writer enters Mukesh's house, she can see there an old lady, and this Mukesh's grandfather and Mukesh's what we say sister-in-law, that is called Bhabi in Hindi, that is actually the wife of Mukesh's elder brother. Okay, dear students, and they interact with the writer and they tell him the whole story, the whole pitiable condition of their life and the poor life, how they are suffering and how they are going on in their life with these difficulties and how they are facing with this job. इस जॉब के अनुसार वो कितना सफर कर रहे हैं. तो okay, now the writer moves to another family. Now the writer moves to another family where she sees another old lady, and especially a young girl, a little girl there who is working beside this old lady and who is doing some sort of what we say work related to bangle making. वो इसका कुछ काम कर रही है. Okay, dear students, and when the narrator tries to interact with them, they again tell a very pitiable story to the writer that the old woman living there has lost the eyesight. She can't see now the beautiful world outside. Although she has the bangles on her wrist, but it is very pitiable that she can't see them. She has the emotions, but that emotions are suppressed. And so far as his wife, as her husband, he has lost the life, this sight of eyes. He has lost the eyesight while working in the industry, in the what we say ovens, where these bangles are constituted, where these are structured. When they are melted, when the glass is melted, the radiation is there, etc. And the most striking feature is here: the girl has some dreams. Maybe after some time she will become a bride, but the apprehension is that after becoming a bride, her life is going to be short-lived, as she, like her parents or grandparents, is going to lose her eyesight very soon. It is very pathetic and pitiable that the writer wants to tell us here. So let us come to the conclusion. And See what is going to the message that the poet wants to, that the writer wants to give us here. Okay, my dear, the writer wants to give us the message what sort of life the poor and destitute are living, and what sort of care the authorities and the local society and the communities are